viewer, a very good evening. It's our pleasure to have you join us on the telecast of Channel 8 News. I am Huzaifa Mohammed with the bulletin. Muslims have been encouraged to always thank Almighty Allah for His favors and blessings upon their life. The Deputy Imam of Jimeta Old Market Jumaat Mosque, Imam Muhammad Zangina, stated this during Friday Kutuba. Correspondent completes the report. Healthy life, peace and security, wealthy are among the favors given to people by Allah. Imam Muhammad Zangina has called on Muslims to appreciate the favors and blessings of Allah given to them and put in more effort in worshipping Him for His countless blessings and mercies. The Imam further urged Muslims to desist from adultery and fornication, shirk, gambling, among other sinful acts that attract Allah's punishment. Prayers for Allah's intervention in the economic hardship faced by people in the society were also offered.
Allahumma jalla min ash-shakirin. Allahumma jalla min ash-shakirin zahiratan wa batina. Allahumma izz al-islam wal muslimin wa adhill ash-shirka wal mushrikeen.
The planting of trees by the Iliya Mekwache Foundation to Adamawa State University Mubi is aimed at tackling the desertification, greening of the environment, as well as reducing effect of global warming, among other factors affecting the environment. The president of the foundation, Iliya Mekwache, has reiterated his commitment to render humanitarian gesture to not only the Adamawa State University Mubi, but the worship centers, schools, among others, for the overall development of all.
The impact of rain. We've been breeding these plants since November. Some are still at the tiny little level. We are lucky we brought 110. I am sure by the time the rain stabilizes, end of June, first week of July, our Director of Operations on ground will bring all the trees and will bring more. We are promising you, Dr. Jerry. You know, to whom more is given, more will be given. I can see the passion the university have, and we are determined.
The Vice Chancellor, Adamawa State University Mubi, Professor Augustine Clement, and other management staff applauded Iliya Mekwache Foundation for the tree planting intervention, among other contributions to not only the university, rather the state at large, promising good utilization of the gesture.
The act of planting trees today reflects one of those values. We must all recognize the vital link between education and environmental consciousness. A green campus is not only more beautiful and serene, it also serves as a living laboratory for our students and a beacon of our commitment to the global goals.
The tree planting, no doubt, will go a long way in mitigating the challenges of climate change, global warming, and desertification, among others. Following recent explosion at a scrap metal factory in Kano, security agencies have initiated a safety awareness campaign targeting scraps and waste dealers. The campaign is aimed at educating those in the industry on the risk of handling hazardous materials and promoting safe practices to prevent future tragedies. Yohanasu Hassan Barrow has more.
Kano, the commercial heartbeat of northern Nigeria, is home to a wide range of trades, among them the bustling scrap metal business. While it provides livelihood for many, it also comes with certain risks that can't be ignored. A recent explosion at a scrap collection point destroyed nearby properties and raised concerns about safety practices within the sector.
We'll create awareness of the danger of all these explosives so that our members will be easily identified explosive whenever they come across it, so that they will identify it and notify security agencies.
Preliminary findings suggest that many scrap dealers lack adequate knowledge in identifying hazardous materials, including possible explosive remnants, which sometimes make their way into the trade. To address this, security agencies in collaboration with the Kano State government and key industry stakeholders have launched a safety awareness campaign aimed at educating scrap dealers on how to recognize suspicious materials and adopt safer handling procedures.
Wherever we see those things, as we are taught that we should just don't approach it.
We are very sure that the measures we take will enlighten our people to know how to prevent themselves out of those kind of explosive devices.
The campaign also comes as the government enforces a new directive restricting the random entry of scrap materials into the state, part of broader efforts to ensure public safety and reduce risk. In Kano, Yahanasa Hassan Barrow, NTA News.
Let's join Gift George for updates on stories from the sporting world.
The Super Falcons of Nigeria continued its quest to win the 10th title at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations Thursday night by becoming the first team to qualify for the quarterfinals of the ongoing tournament in Morocco. The Nigerian girls had to work extra hard to get all 3 points against Botswana in their second match in Casablanca to book a place in the quarterfinals with 6 points from 2 matches. Mexico-based striker Chiwendu Ihezu came in as a substitute to score the only goal of the match in the 89th minute to ensure the Super Falcons got all 3 points.
Here's Okoronkwo, just inside the penalty area, onto a left foot, Okoronkwo, and it's the danger area! And finally, with 89 minutes on the clock, Nigeria make the breakthrough.
Still talking football, WAFU defending champions Nigeria's Flying Eagles settled for a 1-1 draw against host Ghana in the opening match of the 2025 WAFU B Championship. Ghana took the lead in the first half, while Mohamed Abdullahi equalized for the Nigerian side. Flying Eagles coach Aliu Zubero says the competition is an opportunity to assess the level of preparations of the team ahead of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile later in the year. Nigeria's Flying Eagles' next match is against Benin Republic on Sunday. The Flying Eagles won the last edition of the tournament in Togo. In basketball, Nigeria's Under-19 basketball girls, the Junior D Tigress, are now in Brno, putting finishing touches to their preparations ahead of the first game of the FIBA Under-19 World Cup in Czech Republic. The team made up of 12 players, 4 foreign-based and 8 local-based players, arrived Czech Republic Thursday, led by coach Faustina Akebe Juliana. The tournament begins on Saturday, July 12, 2025, with Nigeria placed in Group C alongside China, Canada and Portugal. Nigeria's D Tigress will begin their campaign against China on Saturday. 16 teams are featuring in the competition. With sports update, Gift George, NTA.
Well, viewer, that's the size of our package. Stay tuned for the rest of our programs. Good night.
Jama'a barkanmu da kasancewa da ku, sunana Abdullahi Waziri daga nan sashen labaran NTA. Ga labaran cikin harshen Hausa. A yayin fuskantar kalubalen muhalli, wata kungiya mai zaman kanta mai suna Iliya ya mai kwace ta gabatar da dashen itatuwa guda 110 a makarantar jami'a ta jiha da ke Mubi wato ASU domin tabbatar da kawar da hamada a dukkan wurare da makarantu. Wakilinmu Huzaifa Muhammad ya rawaito mana cewa dashen itatuwa da kungiyar mai zaman kanta ta Iliya ya mai kwace suka gabatar a makarantar jami'a ta jihar Adamawa ASU da ke Mubi an yi shi ne domin gujewa fuskantar kalubalen muhalli ko hamada a dukkan makarantu a jiha. Shugaban kungiyar Iliya ya mai kwace ya bayyana irin dalilan da yasa yake gabatar da dashen itatuwa musamman a makarantar jami'a ta jihar Adamawa wato ASU, wadda yin hakan zai kawo ci gaba da kuma kawar da hamada da kuma kalubalen muhalli. Shugaban jami'ar Professor Augustine Clement tare da sauran hukumomin jami'ar sun nuna irin jajircewa da kungiyar Iliya ya mai kwace ta yi na dashen itatuwa a jami'ar, da cewa hakan zai kawo ci gaba tare da samar da wurare masu kyawun gani a cikin makarantar da kuma kawar da hamada a halin yanzu da ake ciki. An buƙaci ɗaukacin al'ummar musulmai da su kasance masu godiya ga Ubangiji a koda yaushe kan falalar Allah da rahamarsa ga bayinsa. Na'ibin babban masallacin Juma'a ta tsohuwar kasuwa Jimeta Muhammad Zangina ne ya bayyana haka a yayin da yake gabatar da hudubar sallar Juma'a. Wakilinmu Huzaifa Muhammad ya rawaito mana cewa lafiya da zaman lafiya da walwalar al'umma da Ubangiji kewa bayinsa a koda yaushe. Imam Muhammad Zangina ya yi kira ga daukacin al'ummar musulmai da su kasance masu godiya ga Allah a koda yaushe, haka zalika su kasance masu rubanya ibadunsu domin samun kusanci da Ubangiji domin samun falalarsa a kullum. Ya kuma ƙara da cewa yana da kyawun musulmi ya zamo mai kore kansa ga dukkan aiki da ba na kware ba don tsira da imani da mutuncinsa a kullum. Da haka ne yake rufe hudubarsa da addu'o'i na samar da zaman lafiya da kuma ci gaba mai dorewa a cikin al'umma da ma kasan nan baki daya. Duka anan muka zo ga ƙarshen labarin namu daga nan sashen labarai NTA. Ni Abdullahi Waziri da na fasara na karanto nake ce muku mu jima da yawa.
Derɗiraɓe barka men be lorki fotta diga sare cakol habaruji NTA Yola. Nda habaruji duniyaru ɗi hirtungo hande janganon ɗi Abdullahi Ayuba Dalwa. Julɓe ɗaɓɓorama dow ɓe yetta jawmirawo ha nimaji ɗi o hokki ɓe ha ngendamji maɓɓe ngam heɓuki mbarjari ema yafuye ha duniyaru ema nyalawmare ummungal. Limanjo julirde ballo limanjo julirde jumɓare nde lumo himbo nde Jimeta Ustaz Muhammad Zungina kañum on suɗiti banni mai nde waɗayno wazu bako adduki ummatore julɓe juluki raka'aje ɗiɗi ɗe jumɓare hande. Wakilijo NTA Huzaifa Muhammad hokki habaru do wiki marki njamu jonde jam osinol naral ɗon nder ko jawmirawo hokki ummatore julɓe ngam mai hani ɗum yetta mo be heɓuki ɗo mai. Ha o wi Imam Muhammad Zungina ɗaɓɓori ummatore julɓe dow waɗa sewo masine be wallinde ema jawmirawo hokki ɓe ha ngendam maɓɓe ha ɓe ɓedda tinare masine ha rewuki mo ngam heɓuki mbarjari ema yafuye mako. Limanjo mai ha fayin ɗaɓɓori ummatore julɓe dow dayto ɗabi'aji nyudduɗi bana njenu fiuki chacha ema woluki bolle niddude ema ko nandi ngam hisuki tikkere jawmirawo ha haro mabbe ha ragari limanjo may do ani jihaka ema leddi ndi jonde jamje hali yeso ema ko nandi huɓɓirde jonde nde hoore mum andirande Iliya Kwache Foundation tiggi lesɗe ko dillani temerre e ma ko nandi faki jami'iwa Mubi. Ɗo may bo waɗama ngam ɓamtuki daraja makaranta mai e ma heɓanki ummatore ɗole ha ko joɗa e ma ko nandi. Wakilijo NTA Huzaifa Muhammad hokki habaru do wiki tigguki leɗɗe temerre e capanɗe tati ha jami'iwa nga asu Mubi hunde on nde waddata jahal yeso ha fannu makaranta mai ha ko larani ɗodi nden bo hisnai makaranta mai diga ndudi e ma ko nandi barkaji goɗɗi fere faki huɓɓirde jami'awa mai ardiɗo huɓɓirde jonde nde hoore mum wato Iliya Kwache Foundation mai o wi huɓɓirde mai ɗon dari darade ha wadduki wallinde faki jami'awa mai e ma nokkuje fere ha ko larani julirɗe cociji e ma makarantaji ngam nanol belɗum ummatore kafatan. Ardiɗo huɓɓirde jami'awa mai Professor Augustine Clement e ma mallum en huɓɓirde mai mani huɓɓirde Iliya Kwache Foundation be tikkuki leɗɗe ha jami'awa mai ha ɓe wiɗo mai bo wallinde nde o waɗi nase jami'awa mai ba ɗum wallinde on nde jihaka kafatan. Ɗon latti keri komi wawi wadden ɗon ha hirtungo hande. Allah findine en jam.